Good children of primary 3, I once again welcome you to this great program of e-learning. Thank you for being on. We are in mathematics primary 3. I am calling upon your participation. You'll be on so that we go through this work properly. Thank you very much. My good children, today we are going to learn about time. Remember, last time we learned about things, for example, graphs and very many things, but this time pictographs and others. But this time we are going to learn about time. What is time? What do you understand by time? If someone talks of time, what do you get in your mind? That is what we are going to tackle this very moment. My good children, we are having, this is telling time in hours. We are going to tell time in hours. Before going any further, we do have our vocabularies here that we always use when we are telling time. And one of them is short hour hand. We have a vocabulary called a short hour hand. A short hour hand is that short hand on a clock face. For example, if you see this, it is a short one. This short one, it indicates hours, or it is that hand which is used to count or which is used to tell time in hours. But we do have another called long minute hand. This long hand, it is the one which tells us minutes. So those are the vocabularies that we are having here: the short hour hand and the long minute hand. We do have examples here. What's an example? Is example 1, all part A is saying what time is shown on the clock faces below. What time is shown on the clock faces below? We do have our clock face here. The long minute hand is facing in 12, while the short hour hand is facing in 4. What is time? Here, when the long minute hand is facing in 12 and the short hour hand is facing in any digit, that one means that we are telling the exact time. We are telling the exact time. For example, the long minute hand is facing 12 and the short hour hand is facing 4. When the long minute hand is facing in 12, it means that we are going to tell the exact time. What is the exact time here? So here we are going to say that it is, that's how we say it is 4 o'clock. It is 4 o'clock. That's how we write it. Why have we said that it is 4 o'clock? We are telling exact time. Reason because the long minute hand is facing in 12 and the short hour hand is facing directly in the digit. That's why we say that it is 4 o'clock. It is 4 o'clock whenever the long minute hand is facing in 12 and the short hour hand is facing in any digit. It means that we are we are telling the exact time. So here our time is 4 o'clock. Thank you, my good children. Let's go to our example 2, and this is part B. It is saying that, of course, the question is what time is shown on the clock faces below. These are one of the clock faces. This has been our example 1 and this is our example 2. What time is shown on this clock face? The long minute hand is facing in 12, whereas the short hour hand is directly facing in 8. What is that? How are we going to tell time? When the long minute hand is facing in 12 and the short hour hand is exactly facing in 8. So, when the long minute hand is facing in 12 and the short hour hand is exactly facing in 8, it means that we are going to say that it is, or our time is 8 o'clock. It simplifies that our time is 8 o'clock. When the reason is that the long minute hand is facing in 12, whereas the short hour hand is exactly facing in 8. Thank you very much. Let us go to our last example, my good children. Our last example, please let this act as our trial number. Let us do it together. Here, the short hour hand is exactly facing in 11. The short hour hand. Remember, our short hand is the one which shows hours. And the long minute hand for the minutes, it is exactly facing in 12. What is this time? This time is, what do we say? We say that it is 11 o'clock. It is 11 o'clock. What is the reason? The reason is that the long minute hand is directly facing in 12 and the short hour hand is facing in 11. So my good children, thank you very much for that. Thank you very much for being active. Please let us meet in the next lesson. We'll see more about time.